inside the 40.
It's a gain of
A big-time play for the Broncos. 42 yards.
First down.
Here's first and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. Oh, a loose football. And the Commanders come up with the takeaway.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
First down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. That's swung out to Krosky Merritt, and he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Ready.
Throwing now, Daniels. That's to Krosky Merritt. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
That's a gain of 6.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Pat the 60. Let's go.
Third and 2. Here's Daniels. Exiting the pocket right. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Turnover on down.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Play action now. Johnny Newton. He gets in to drop it. It's a loss of 8.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in second and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Here's Nix to throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins. This one will be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Oh, that may be the thing they needed. That one's intercepted.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 32 yards. And a Commanders first down.
Cut 19.
First and 10 at the 33-yard
Mustang
line.
19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Dragon 6.
Daniels now on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will score. Game on. Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Washington. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Is good. Makes the score Broncos 12, Commanders 7. Jake Booty to kick off.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Nix. He connects with Mims. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show, trying to show the ropes before they from a. I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seeing the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Oh, I said.
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Oh, I said. Ready.
On 4th down, here's Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th. They wind up turning it over on down.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the 1st down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. Go street. Let go.
Here's Daniel. A screen set up for Krosky Merritt. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain there of 21. 1st down, Washington.
1st down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
79 Broncos. Ready.
On 1st down, Daniels. Forced to his right. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Commanders. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
Dragon 60.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Moving outside the pocket. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw.
Mike, I don't love that decision. I'm in the school of thought where the only time I'm going for 2 is if it is clearly to win and there is not enough time on the clock for my opponent to respond. In this case, tie the game, go on defense. Maybe you can end up actually getting the ball back and go down for the win.
A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here's first down.
Oh, my son!
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
On second down, it's Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Buck shows 50 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. A big play in the game now. Third down and 1. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. Buck shows 50 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Here we go. Third and a yard.
Oh, my son!
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. That is hard, and he's going to go all the way. Oh, that's some late magic. They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can. And when you connect, it is a thing of beauty. And in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Bronco 80, Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
On first and 10, here's Daniels. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
Jaden Daniels sacked. A loss of 12 yards. It's second down.
On the ball now.
Now on second and long.
70 Timberwolves. Ready?
On play action, Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there.
On the ready.
This offense still has the one timeout to use. First and 10 coming up now.
Bronco with 18, Pioneer.
Throwing is Daniel. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame.
19 tight. That's Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. Rolling right. two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for two, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it two-point play. Dial it up.
That's going to be caught. Not playing for the OT. They get the two-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. We'll start at the 4.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here we go. One final play. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. That is brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to do it. Their late comeback bid comes up short as time has expired in this game. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. A bit of a surprise, this one on paper. You figure this would have been a difficult assignment, trying to win away from home against a team of this caliber. No problems, though. They find a way to get it done. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.